I had to get $40 with the beer. That's awesome.
We're back.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, I love the comments. That's
You're right. A 2-4 is $40. We are back.
Yeah, it's just down the street. We're quick.
Anyway, talking about TJs, somebody
Wait,
commented.
hold on. Yeah, Milwaukee, I don't think sponsors anybody.
No, they don't.
They just give out.
No,
They just give out tools.
they don't do sponsorships.
Yeah.
Unless you're a race car driver, then they might do something.
They really push that, and then they stop.
We're race car drivers.
I know we are.
Yeah,
race car
we're
drivers.
race
We
car
have to
drivers,
drive a
yes.
Milwaukee-owned car.
Yeah.
That would be.
I will sell them the midget for $100,000 and drive it around, and then I'll build the car.
It is Canadian internet.
Yeah, I think they're working on it down the road or something. Something weird.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. They decide to do the stuff and they think they pick the right time of day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figure,
Yeah.
When everybody's home from
When
work.
everyone's
When does anyone need internet? Who knows?
Nobody needs an internet in the evening after work. Nope.
The wires. It's not that cold here yet. It's for hovering around the freezing.
We got a
but
little bit of a sprinkle on the ground.
yeah, but that's.
Is it colder here than at your house?
I don't know. It's like hovering around 0.
Yeah, okay, about the
Go
same.
a couple degrees below freezing. That's it. So, what transmission are you going to pair with the 2.8 Cummins? Now,
Whatever-
that's pretty funny because
Whatever
can't tell you
transmission we
that.
have.
I don't know
We
which.
can't
No,
say that.
we have an
They'll
adapter
give it away.
company out of BC that
Yeah.
we met at SEMA.
Maybe,
SEMA was great for contacts for people.
yeah,
who,
no, that's.
Yeah.
I was gonna mention this earlier. That SEMA, it's really good for talking to other builders and stuff, and not making fun of their cars in front of them, and making those contacts, and like it's just like hanging out with buddies, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. So if we tell you the transmission
Minus
that's going
15
behind
in
the
Ottawa.
Cummins,
Nobody wants to go to Ottawa.
no, Ottawa sucks.
Sorry.
So if we tell you what transmission is going behind the Cummins, even though we have to get a special adapter plate made to make this transmission
Let's
to
not say
it,
anything about what the Cummins will be.
we don't even own it yet. So
You guys can stay tuned.
Yeah.
Moving on.
yeah.
First thing we're gonna do is experiment with it.
So
Before it goes into anything.
what we'd like to do is buy it and then put it straight on a dyno in stock form and see what it does stock. Then take EFI Live and tune it, put a tune on it, see what kind of horsepower we can get with just a tune without touching anything. Then we'd like to pull off all the emission stuff.
Everybody what
yeah,
we're gonna do.
yeah, but
I thought we were
that's
just
it.
not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, get them excited. This is like,
They're already
There's only
excited.
79 people watching.
yeah,
Well,
it's fine.
okay.
So
Right.
then we'd like to
Not
take the
140,000.
Cummins, take all the emission stuff off, run it with the tune, see what kind of horsepower we get. Then take it home, disassemble the whole thing, and take a look at all the nitty gritties on the inside.
Then Rich is gonna put it in his bed and climb in and take it for a rip.
Yes, progress on the tow truck.
It's still there.
It's still so. What's happened is we got a sponsorship from Lincoln. We're starting to work together with Lincoln Electric, which is a welding company. So we are the first ones in Canada to actually work with Lincoln. So Lincoln sponsors people in the U.S., but we were actually the first ones to do it in Canada. So with that comes everybody being green and not knowing what's going on. So we had a lot of emails back and forth on how to go about the sponsorship, and what it started out with was the trailer video. They said, let's just try a video. We'll send you the welder. We'll see how that goes, and if it goes well, we'll continue the relationship after that. The trailer video went really well, so now we are talking to them. We're getting some new equipment that will be showing up in the next couple of weeks, and that is what's holding us back from the tow truck, because the tow truck, the C10, was our proposal as to how we can represent Lincoln in a positive way. So we'll be using their plasma cutters and their welders to weld the tow truck together. So it's happening. We're going to throw the engine in pretty quick. I have to do injectors in a buddy's truck. So I'm pulling the injectors out of this one, sending them out to get rebuilt, putting them in his truck, and then taking his injectors, sending them out, putting them back in our truck. So that's where the tow truck's at, accumulating parts and talking to different companies who might want to help us out.
Help us. Yeah, we need help because we're in Canada.
Our budget is get it running, and a Duramax swap tow truck is good enough for me. But if a company wants to show off their turbos and we can compound it or something, we'll do that. But we're not going to do that ourselves because we can't. No. That's all there is to it. We've got mortgages and families and bills to pay.
We would love to do it, but it's just hard for us to we just don't have that. I don't know. We're just poor Canadians.
Well,
we're not poor.
Responsibilities.
Yeah, we have responsibilities.
That's the way it is. And Tape Boss wasn't cheap for me either. That actually set me back quite a bit in inventory and lawyers and patents and insurances and all that you don't really realize. So that's all there is to it. So.
Sorry if our audio is out of sync. There's nothing I can do at the moment. It's probably due to all of the downtime and kind of breaking up our weird internet.
Yeah. Did Benny, Al, and Woody gift you guys a Barra when they visited? No. They visited and we gifted them a Cummins. So,
that's all we're saying.
Yeah. That's all we're saying? Those videos should be coming out in
soon.
Yeah, in another, I don't know, I'd say a good another 4 or 6 weeks anyway before they're going to do all of their drag week stuff, and then we'll go from there. So, you need to find a way to pre-seam PRI. What's PRI?
It's probably another show.
Yeah. Again, we're only going to do a few shows a year. We were able to take our families with us to this one.
I would definitely go back to SEMA again.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there next year. I think if they let us back. I don't know, we're supposed to promote SEMA.
You mean they let you back?
You were pretty negative, too.
No, I don't think I was. Whatever, they're not going to kick out Blackjack. I own Vegas.
So.
Yeah, you have to understand, like, when we're talking about all these other YouTuber cars, we're just messing around.
We're having we're
Indianapolis.
We don't
we're
mean
joking around.
This, really, like, I don't know. I watch it. I feel like other YouTubers would laugh at it.
Yeah.
If, you know.
But if you don't know, you don't know.
Nope.
Until we tell you.
See you, clones. Need more alphas. I think that's about it for the alphas. Unless they don't sell.
Unless they don't sell.
And then,
I would love to do them, but it's just...
we're going back to the GTO. It's as much work as the GTO. Whether you replace the quarter panel on a GTO that's 7 feet long, or whether it's like 4 feet long.
And to be honest, I really want to do my Volkswagen bus.
Yeah.
That is a project I want to do. Maybe I'll do it on the channel. Hopefully I'll do it on the channel.
Yeah.
Well, you keep promoting all of these different builds, and everyone's like, yeah, do it. And then we keep hearing about it again and again and again.
Yeah, no, I won't promote anything. I have a Volkswagen bus. I'm just saying that's why I wouldn't do the Alpha, because I have already a huge project that I want to do that's sitting in a shipping container. Midget first, and we're working on that.
Yeah, we are. Episode probably coming this week.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would think Sunday.
Maybe.
Okay.
Started building the frame on the Midget, so I just got to figure out the front suspension. So I might hit up a local company that actually makes some prefab stuff, because I don't want to get that wrong.
The GTO, that will be, and I know I've said this before, that I'm going to drive it this summer, and I'm going to drive it this summer. It's going to be ready for Motorama. That'll be the car that we're putting into Motorama this year. So talking with Holly, going to try and get a sniper on it. And we'll be buying a sniper for it. A couple other upgrades. We got a disc brake conversion kit from Summit. We'll be putting that on. And I just called the paint shop again today to line it up for the new year.
Oh, yeah.
Because my other painter got another job. That was short-lived.
Yeah. We found the best painter in Dunville, and he gets another job. What's he doing?
Yeah, silly
got a GTO to paint.
I know. So I'll be doing the blocking, even though I didn't want to. I will be doing the body work. I will get it up to 85-90%. The body shop will take it the last 10% or the last 8%. Nothing's perfect. And then it will be ready for Motorama, which is in March and is in Toronto. So if you guys check that out. They released the dates now. We'll be applying the GTO or submitting the GTO. If they let us in, we will be there. And then we hope to take the GTO on Power Tour in June. So
Motorama's, when did you say it is?
March.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about the Jeep Liberty.
No.
What else do we see in there?
Yeah.
When's the next open house? Next year. Maybe.
Yeah.
That was a good turnout. I liked
fun.
the how it went.
Yeah, and we purposely did it so
I
the
mean,
guy.
it went the way it went because we had Skid Factory joining us.
Right, but we also did it on a Wednesday,
Yeah,
which we did on purpose. No, we should have done it on a
Well,
weekend.
we did it when they were available. And
Yeah.
Right, but we also had no idea how many people were going to come.
Yeah.
And the diehards would make it out on Wednesday that were local enough to drive there and make it back for work on Thursday. We didn't want
We had some guys come from pretty far.
and
it
we
was
did,
crazy.
and they were the diehards, but we didn't want 2,000-3,000 people showing up in Dunville with 2 porta potties. And
I don't think anybody wants 2,000 or 3,000 people showing up.
No,
in Dunville.
so that was why we did it on a Wednesday on purpose too.
Yeah.
Because
you know what would be a good spot? It would be easy. Would be in Grimsby at the event, like that big parking lot thing.
Yeah, Toronto Motorsports Park,
Yeah, that'd be a good
something
spot.
like that.
Yeah,
we'd like to rip around.
Yeah,
some
that
cars.
would be actually a lot of fun.
But again, we don't
Is it not good?
know what to expect.
Well, you're talking into his mic and your mic.
Oh,
Right, so we don't know
Echo.
what to expect or how to go about it. We don't know how many people are going to show up, so we just kind of did it by
Sorry,
whatever.
guys.
No, we won't ever let Canada's worst drivers near that GTO. But they did have
Unless they buy it.
Well, yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
They could. So
They want to give you the full.
They
pop
have,
offer. They can do whatever the heck they want.
yeah, that's true.
And that would be the. It would be it'd be really sad.
It'd be kind
to,
of
to
sad.
watch you cry.
It'd make a great video.
It would be a great video.
Wiping my tears with $100 bills. Although our $100 bills are plastic, so they're not very
And
absorbent.
they're worth 30% less than everything else. So they're really $70
They actually
bills.
have a 2-door pink Cadillac from the 70s that I want to Duramax swap.
Oh, cool.
That would be, and it's a beautiful
Swap everything.
car.
We're gonna swap.
It's been
everything.
in like 4 seasons, and it doesn't have a dent in it because
Really? They won't let them drive.
no, it's just built like a tank, like the bumper. They just smash into stuff, and it doesn't leave a mark.
Yeah, because they got all that foam
Yeah.
people and stuff.
Tahoe Motors sold. We'll be freshening that up and doing that, and I'll be getting on that soon. Actually,
I would go visit Zip Ties. It'd be I might be a little scared.
good price for a 12 Cummins here in Arizona. People are asking just for the engine thoughts. So
we have a SEMA car. It's the Audi.
yeah,
You know what? Probably more people will go look at that than the McLarens and crap that's there. Like,
and they did.
and they do. When we go to shows with the Audi, people walk past the like supercars that are like $1 million or whatever, and they look at our crap Audi.
So
and they're like,
so
"What's going on?"
Motorama last year there was a yellow truck hot rod which was well over
it was
a $100,000 bill.
Yeah, it was a
Easy.
T-top
And
like.
I came in and we got the Holly order like the night, or I think my Holly order showed up at 3,
Yeah.
and I had to bring the
the
car.
intake and stuff.
Yeah. So I worked basically till
It was
3 in the
SEMA
morning.
ready. It was definitely SEMA ready for that show.
And we won. Our best in class.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We had to push it in, and we had to put a bottle of something in front of the one tire that kept going flat that we still have on it that we have to keep airing up.
I
we-
checked
we-
for the
we know
leak and I
SEMA
couldn't
ready.
find it. I'm like, it'll get worse and it'll be easier to find. But anyway, the guy's like wiping down his car, washing it, and we pushed the car in
We're
place.
like pulling grass off of ours.
And he's like, aren't you going to clean it? I'm like, yeah, that's not really that kind of car. And I just walked away. And the guy's like, what? And then we popped the hood, and we must have got at least 5 times the amount of traffic that he got.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And at the end of the show, he's like, all right, what's up with this car? Because, like, his was all roped off. We're letting, like...
he had a huge area roped off, too. He
Yeah.
could have fit 4 cars into it.
Yeah.
We had ours, like, shoehorned in a
and,
little
and,
corner.
and kid, like, we're letting everybody, like, sit in the car and, like... So, is this going to be, like, 12 videos posted tonight?
No, it all gets stitched together.
Oh, okay.
Bonjour.
All right, we're back.
Je m'appelle Stéphane.
Yeah, we're back.
Oh.
Sorry.
English again.
So, Rob Freddy said that he's putting on another Project Car challenge, so hopefully that's going to happen.
Is it loading?
Thanks, it's back. Back.
Is it back? Is it back?
Is it back? We're getting a little twirly. and I've got like one of those half eyelids.
Says
Yeah.
it's on.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Where do we get that hat you're wearing?
This is actually a hat that I got from from
What?
People
Lids.
say it's good. I can't
All right,
see it.
if you guys can see that, it actually says Deboss Construction, which was my company before my other company before the YouTube.
Yeah, okay.
And
Do we sell Deboss hats?
I think so, yeah.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're on our,
But this is a one of a kind.
Not
You
that
can't get this
not
one.
that one, but
Can't get
similar
this one.
stuff if you want to.
Construction on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the end of the story? Where did we leave off?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Lutz vids. Lutz? Yeah, half eyelids. That was awesome.
Ooh, potato vision.
Where did we leave off? Comment where we left off, and then I'll start from there again. Sorry, because we
What were we
forgot.
talking about? SEMA ready?
Yeah, our SEMA cars.
You're talking about like not working on the car and then leaving
Getting in the black again,
Yeah, yeah,
So now
'cause-
Rob Ferretti's putting on a project car challenge again, and then you can listen to his podcast. I was on his podcast at SEMA there, and yeah, he's putting one on this winter, and that we really haven't done like consecutive full laps at the track.
The problem, like, because we have so much other stuff going on at the same time. It's not like we take the car home from the track and then work on it for a week to fine tune this. We usually put it in a trailer, and then we're like, oh crap, we got to go here, and then we work on it for like a day or two before and go to the track. Like we should really sit down and hammer out some of the stuff, but then
we have. So what was good actually,
we got a lot done. We rebuilt the car.
right? So we went back to the Holly booth at
Here,
SEMA.
talking to your mic.
Yeah, we were able to head back to the SEMA booth, the Holly booth at SEMA, and talk to one of their tuners. And there's a lot of stuff that still needed improvement. And then we sat down on the plane on the way home, went over the whole tune, and went over things again. And I think we've got a lot more figured out now.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
it
can
should be a lot better.
check out Speed Academy's video on it. It was good getting Dave's input on the fact that the car actually handled really good.
Yeah.
We just had one of our safeties set up, which was weird because we were talking about this at dinner that we were hitting 22 pounds of boost on the track at like just over 4,000 RPM, but we weren't getting that on the dyno.
Yeah, no, something funny happened on the tune. So on these in this program, you can load a tune in easily from a previous tune, and you have all if it's not organized perfectly, you can easily overwrite what you've done without even noticing it because there's so many pages and things to look at. So either things got jumbled up or we just missed it, and that's inexperience on my part.
Yeah.
Or, I'll take full credit for not knowing that stuff. Like I don't know, it's my first time doing it.
But there's something weird going on because we were hitting. So one of our safeties was boost, like cutting ignition. When we hit too much boost, and we should have reverted it to wastegate.
Yeah.
And we didn't do that.
But on the dyno, it wasn't hitting that, so that's the weird thing. So we were talking about maybe it not loading enough on the dyno, so maybe there is more power there. That's not. But the thing is, a dyno isn't really there to show you the numbers.
Right.
It's there to tune the car.
Right.
And I think we have more power than we're actually putting down.
Right, and that's encouraging. One of my highlights of SEMA actually was talking to the Borg and Warner guys, and the Borg and Warner.
That was a good conversation.
And one of the guys actually knew the channel and knew everything about us. The first guy that we were talking to didn't know us from Joe, and it was great talking to him because he had a.
People are hold on.
What's that?
They're talking about like they. So where you left off with that story was. Letting people sit in the Audi.
Oh.
Well, that's long gone. Sorry, guys.
Never gonna find out what happened to the truck guy.
Oh, the yellow truck guy.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing happened to him. He was just like, what the heck's going on?
So at the end of the show, he came over and he's like, all right, what's so special about this stupid car? Because it doesn't look like it belongs here. And I've spent a lot of time and money on my car, and you guys are getting 5 times the amount of traffic that we're getting to our car. He had his wife dress up in like period correct clothes, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, no, it
was a beautiful car.
Yeah.
But there's just something unique about the Audi because it's like, okay, this is a car show, and it it's not
Doesn't
a
fit.
showy car.
It did
Why
not-
is it
It
here?
did not fit in at that show.
No.
Yeah.
But then you pop the hood and you look, and it's like, okay, yeah, it's an LS swap Audi. That's great with a T56. It's like, no, it's still Quattro and it's all-wheel drive. And then it's like, oh,
Yeah, we were running around to grab stickers to put it on the car. So we
yeah.
have to
And then
extend
we
it.
realized we had to open the doors so that you can see the turbos in the
back
back
doors.
seat.
Yeah, the back doors.
And there's something just about the Audi that's different, and it's funny because that scoop on the back is kind of obnoxious, and I'm actually going to drop it down. I'm gonna cave the roof in a little bit and have it sunk down in, which is the way that the Audis do it. Eventually, whether I do it right away or not, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, sure.
But the point of the
When we
scoop,
break the rear thing off.
the point of the scoop was to get attention.
Yeah.
And right from right from the beginning, people ask us what race is the Audi going in. It's like it's not. It's a marketing tool to show what we can do as mechanics and to get attention, and that's what it's been doing. Now people are starting to recognize the Audi. It's been on a couple different channels, and we can start actually tuning it, and it's nice. I'm kind of happy that we didn't get. I was hoping for 600 wheel tire horsepower. And we ended up with 500, and that's okay.
But that's still, that might not be a true representation.
No, but that also lets us build to that 600 and figure out why we didn't get the 600. If we're at 600, we're like, okay, it is what it is.
The thing is, on those dynos, it's just click, 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 and you get 600.
Right. But it gives us something to strive for and diagnose as to what we're doing different to get more power. Even if it's the same dyno. Or
right,
whatever,
but then
yeah.
we'll do it on track times. We'll
Yeah.
just bring the Speed Academy to take it around the track.
Yeah.
Every time.
And
Like,
what
hey, hey guys, meet you at the track.
what comes down to, again, with the SEMA stuff is it looks pretty, but that at the end of the day that doesn't mean anything. It's what it actually does and performs at the end of it. So B is for build. Like, he took his car out and said it ran out of fuel. It didn't run out of fuel. It just stopped running because it's not at the stage
tested.
where it's reliable, or it's not.
He put the wiring before the floors were in.
Right. And all the other cars too.
That's crazy.
You'll see which ones go out to the Ignite and which ones you don't see because they don't run or they've never ran, or like the if you look at that Hawk 6-wheel truck, look at the compound turbo setup on that.
Yeah, we didn't even catch it.
No, and
We were just looking at how pretty it was.
right. And it's never left first gear in its life. And that's the whole point. A dyno can tell you something and a car show can tell you something, but it doesn't tell you half the stuff of what a car actually does when it's out on a track, when it's performing. Is it going to overheat? Is it going to stop? Is it going to start? Is it going to run? Is it like, and that's the true test of the cars. Ours is on a track now, and there's still going to be lots of issues. It'll never be reliable, but
we're getting there though. We're getting really close. Like it's surprising. Like, we are making it around the track. We're not blowing it up every time.
No.
Right, and that is due in part to Holly.
And we get to figure that out as we go. And make improvements as we go.
We're still amateur race car driver kind of people, right?
We're amateur guys driving a race car.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call us race car drivers.
Whatever,
yet,
race car.
If any of you guys have,
Woo, race car.
if you guys have any tuning schools or whatever, or race car driving schools, that's what I was aiming for.
No,
you guys have any
I'd
driving
rather
schools?
I'd love to do a driving school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, Jeremy's a great guy. We met him before from Faster Proms. He's a nice guy, hanging out with Cletus.
It's not about the tuning. It's just setting up like the boost control and knowing the dome pressures and what they translate to PSI and all that stuff. So it gets really complicated like that. So it's not like a... And
again, we jumped from like not a single turbo 5.3 build. We went to like...
Yeah.
The top. So whereas a O2 sensor right behind the turbo, a foot away from the engine would allow the learn function to compensate, we decided to put it way in the back, and we've got a delay.
The worst spot.
So we've got a cool car, but with that comes a lot of things that even Holly hasn't come across. I'm like, okay, Holly, how do we get these two turbos to do this at this time? And they're like, we've never seen that. We don't know. Yeah. So if you see the video of us at the Holly film studio, this was the first all-wheel drive car that Audi has ever seen. Or sorry, that Holly has ever seen. Holly, yeah. So keep that in mind that not only is it new to us, it's new to a lot of people that are like building the parts for us. So
Yeah.
So we got a couple more questions back on Patreon.
Okay.
Just this guy clarifying it, Daniel clarifying again.
Yeah.
So he says it costs about $800 a year to keep his semi on the road.
Yeah.
22-foot.
That sounds kind of cheap.
That he's pulling with it.
5/16 he meant, and electric brakes, and I could tow whatever I needed to. I'm only home maybe 30 to 50 days a year. Huh.
But it's only a 22-foot trailer, so why wouldn't you just pull it with your truck?
So
that's what he's asking.
So yeah, that's funny because we had a greenhouse. We have one of the largest greenhouses in Canada, actually, in Dunnville, and they had a 3406 cat, which is a 14.6 liter cat, and that was their main rig to pull a 53-foot trailer. The truck got old. The rest of their fleet was day cab.
Are we back?
I think so. Sorry, guys.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
It's not our fault.
We're catching it quicker now. But anyway, that 3406 tractor, they actually stretched the frame and put a 20-foot box on it, and then that truck actually got better mileage than
stopped working at
on the 3406. So they took that truck and they stretched it, and they put a 22-foot van body on the back of that 3406. And it was on the fleet with the 7.6 DT 466s. And that 3406 actually got better mileage than the DT 466s because it never had to work a day in its life. Right. It just idled along, whereas the DT 4...
No, it says live.
Okay.
It says live stream.
Are we good? Sorry.
Okay.
Are we
Sorry,
good?
guys. We're getting...
Yeah, there we go.
We're getting mixed signals here, so we're probably going to end in a little bit. We apologize for all the cuts. We don't know what's going on, but it's out of our control. But anyway, that 3406 never had to work a day in its life, so it actually got better mileage. So that Freightliner, I'd almost...
But it depends how far you're going, right? Like, if you're going down the street, use a regular pickup truck.
Right.
If you're going halfway across the country, I could see using a
So
transport
he says
truck.
he's home 30 to 50 days a year. So he's home for half the weekends in a year.
Is it going?
So we're
no,
still
it
on,
says,
apparently.
It says live and what the hell?
Are we on?
I don't know. No, it says live and it says a red dot.
So we're still good, it says. So anyway, that freight line... Are we still good? We're still good. I'm going to keep going. Thanks, Greg. Gene. Anyway.
It's crazy.
That Freightliner, it's almost trial and error, but it looked to me like the hood was off. And 22-foot trailer, I would be pulling that with a Dodge truck. I would fix that and fix the AC.
You know, you gotta if you want to do it, do it. Do whatever you want. If you can afford it, do it, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know what kind of mileage and stuff they get, so. Like
empty. I don't know what.
I don't know. I don't drive transport trucks.
No,
I would like to try driving a transport truck. So if anybody is in the Niagara region and would like me to try driving their transport truck, I would like to try.
The border wouldn't have a fit if you didn't have any cargo with you.
Anything.
Yeah, if you're not bringing it, or if you're bringing it back,
or an empty trailer, it's like
well, if he's bringing a car up here to show us or bring to a show, he's allowed to do that too.
Yep.
What's the difference between
Either way, it's going to be
as long as it's in your name and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a problem in that.
Oh, the new pictures on Drive Tribe, the trans is screwed in the Dodge. I know, but the trans in the Dodge is not that expensive either. So anything, I don't know. So Dan says he's gonna drive his truck over and let you drive it, Freightliner.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Can I do a burnout in it?
And catch up on Drive Tribe next time.
Yeah, let's just
I think we're gonna call it.
I'll keep talking.
Yeah, we're here.
Oh wait, I'm your ride home, so I guess I gotta take you home.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, we're back.
Let's take a look while we're here.
There's the freight line.
Here's the Freightliner we're all talking about.
I gotta sneeze. I gotta move this. Now I don't have to sneeze. Now I don't have to sneeze. I'm back.
The old freight shaker.
What's that?
Trying to give people a better view of this.
Oh, I think we got potato internet. Look at the quality of it.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we should call it.
Everyone's gonna be like, "What's going on?"
We did a tug of war between the Tahoe and a Freightliner, and there was lots of wheel hop going on. Yeah.
This is his setup here. He's talking about bringing this.
Yep.
She looks like she needs a little bit of work.
Yep. I hit a deer.
Oh right.
I don't know.
Drill some holes and put some zip ties through that sucker.
X. You want to X
X them. Oh yeah.
Pull tight.
Yeah.
And then here's we use this guy for our thumbnail.
Yeah, love that truck. It's like borderline too high, but it's still.
He's probably out in Vegas, so that's why he's doing specific stuff. Look, parking lot.
What tire shine?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's
there
pretty.
it is.
It's cool.
I like it.
It's not too bro-dozer.
No,
it's borderline bro-dozer.
Borderline, but I like the truck. I love the truck.
It's acceptable.
Yeah. Very cool.
Two more here. Got this one.
That
84 Ram Charger build.
nice. Cummins? Is that the one with the?
We'll see some engine.
There was a Cummins dragging it, so I'm sure there's a Cummins going in.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see them as much as the Broncos or the Blazers, but
they're going up. They're all going up in value. Those kind of oddball SUVs. They're the first gen like small SUVs.
Yeah. What's that?
Doesn't have any description to it.
No.
Clearly.
It looks pretty.
Clear what it is.
Yeah.
There you go. It looks like a truck.
Oh, only a 4 BT. Am I counting that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right down to the nitty gritties. Very cool.
We got a whole slideshow here.
What?
Cool.
Nice.
Right on. You know what transmission that is?
Looks NV4500 to me. Pretty sure.
Jack Black's here. You troublemaker.
It's the font sign going ready to me.
No, I'm married and have 2 dogs and a cat. Sorry to let you down. I think we should contact Jack Black and ask him if he was ever in Canada, like, about 36 years ago. Because
Does your dad watch the live chat?
No, he doesn't watch live chat. He was in Europe a lot during that time period, so I don't know what's going on. But Jack, if you're out there, I'm looking for you.
Anyway, I think we're going to call it at that because we're having a lot of internet issues. Guys, thanks for sticking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will try and hit the moose with our trucks before we come. And we
are going to be doing some transmission videos sooner than later. Actually.
Yeah. Actually,
somebody commented that.
Yeah. We'll be doing a Turbo 400, and if it works out.
What's that?
What?
Jack Black. I was in Canada.
Sweet, you owe some back pay on child support. That'd be so cool.
You should write him a letter.
Yeah, I should. I should just put macaroni art in it too.
Dear Dad,
I love you, Dad.